What's up, guys? That Really Gross Guy here, and we are back, and we're here today to show you guys how to acquire Rhino, which will probably be your very first frame after your starter frame. And in order to do so, what I wanted to do for this is to show you guys a very minimal build that pretty much anyone who has played the game for even a few hours should basically be at this point or beyond it. And if you are trying to get Rhino, that means that you have made it far enough to probably have most of this stuff as well. So for Excalibur, I only have him level 10 at the moment, even though I have plenty of capacity. I'm keeping this as minimal as possible, like I said, to show you guys how easily this can be done. I have my Vitality and Redirection slightly leveled up, just as, you know, which most of you, I think, would have already done. You have your Damaged Stretch, your Damaged Intensify, and your Damaged Steel Fiber as well. So level 10, not ranked up all that much. I also have the Paris, the Kunai, and the Dual Skanas. None of these are really all that important, especially because hopefully you guys have decided to pick up the Breton instead of the Paris. If not, you can purchase the Breton fairly cheaply in the market. And but just to make things even more difficult on myself, I'm going to be bringing along the Paris, the Kunais, and the Dual Skanas. Their levels don't really matter all that much because I do have them with very minimal modding done to them whatsoever. So, and then Dual Skanas, Pressure Point, Reach, Fury. Very, very simple. So we're going to jump in. First off, what you're going to need to have is in the market, you're going to want to search for Rhino. Come over and find Rhino. You're then going to go to the blueprint section, and you're going to pick this blueprint up for 35,000 credits, which is not going to be that much, especially when you run this mission a few times. You're very, very quickly going to be able to acquire 35,000 credits. You're also going to need gallium, which you guys can fairly easily get at this point as well. So there we have it. Let's get in and let us go over and fight the Jackal. So first off, you are here on Earth. You do not want to be here on Earth. You will eventually make your way to Venus, and in order to do so, you have to complete this this junction, which most of you guys, you can see the challenges over to the left. Most of you guys will have been able to accomplish this very, very quickly. Take on Vor's Prize, very quickly done. Collect 20 mods, can be very quickly done, especially running through Earth. Apply 4 mods to a single Warframe or weapon, very easily done. Upgrade a mod to rank 2 using the fusion process, very quickly done. And defeat 3 Eximus on Earth. That'll probably be the one that takes you the longest, but you can very, very quickly do that as well. And this will acquire you a few things, but nothing that we really need to take note of yet. But if we go over to Venus, this is where we are going to fight. Well, right now there's an alert, but that's okay. This is where we're going to fight the Jackal. So you'll have to work your way over to this node, whichever path you want to take. Work your way over to this node, and we will fight the Jackal on this tile, on Fossa. So we're gonna get in, we're gonna take care of it. If you have not chosen Excalibur as your first frame, I highly suggest running this with other players.
The mark. You find your mark.
Okay,
and
Lotus.
Eliminate the assigned target.
We're probably gonna have a few lines of dialogue, so forgive the Lotus for that. But
in an attempt to exert power and authority, the Corpus recently introduced the most lethal security proxy yet. Determine its location aboard this vessel and destroy it.
Okay. Get some kills in there. So
attack us and we'll counter.
Alright. So like I was saying, I highly suggest running this with other people. Excalibur makes this very, very simple, so if you did not pick Excalibur as your first frame, jump in, find yourself an Excalibur, or another high-level player, because there are a number of people blasting through this mission, early on in the game.
Jackal.
So
This is the deadly quad robot, which has become extremely problematic for our cells field.
all right, I'm gonna take these guys out so they don't set the alarm off or not. Okay, that's all right.
You're on the sensors now.
We're gonna head
You've been
through.
detected.
So the tiles will be different. The tiles are made randomly, so you will not be going the same exact path that I am, but that's all right. Just basically find yourself closing in on the Jackal, get to his room.
Do not dismiss the Jackal as just another Corpus proxy. This will be unlike any enemy you have faced yet.
Okay. Also, at this point, you should have your Excalibur, if you are Excalibur, over level 10. And that's going to be ideal for this situation, because we are going to be using his ultimate power, Exalted Blade, which will make very short work of the Jackal. So you'll see that coming up here in just a few moments. There we go.
Do not dismiss the
Let's
Jackal
get through.
as just another Corpus
And here we
proxy.
are.
This will be unlike any enemy you've faced yet.
You will recognize when you're about to enter the room, because the boss room always has this entrance, and then you don't have to activate them right away, so you can potentially kill all the guys that are aware of your presence here. So you can kill these guys off. You could even turn off the alarm if you want. You could do that to make this a little bit easier on yourself. But anyways, when you get up close to the Jackal, he is going to
Alarm
activate,
successfully hacked. The location is returning to normal security levels.
and he is going to try and kill you. So I'm going to switch over to my Kanais, because I'm going to rely on those a little bit more for this. But what we're going to do is
Targets
activate the
stay
Jackal.
sharp. This one is a handful.
Okay, so the idea is to damage his legs up until he is vulnerable, up until you'll see that he goes down. There we go. We're going to use Exalted Blade to just absolutely blast on him. When he gets back up, turn your Exalted Blades back off. And then once again, we're going to do basically the same thing. Just try and take down his leg. Get Exalted Blade in. And start tearing him apart. There we go. And he's going to keep doing his thing. Just try to keep yourself behind these walls and whatnot when he starts casting his, shooting his missiles and all that good stuff. I'm a little bit far from him, so I'm actually just going to peg him a few times from this distance. There will be some boxes and stuff running up along the ceilings, and those are going to break. Those are slowly going to drop ammunition and possibly some energy for you, so keep that in mind. Try to avoid these little rings. I'm doing a terrible job of that right now. But there's also going to be a bunch of these drones. You could take out these drones for additional, energy and ammo and all that good stuff. So if you run out of energy, make sure to pick off some of these drones. Obviously, keep in mind that he's going to be trying to kill you this whole time, so just look out for the Jackal. And then once again, just try to get his arms dwindled down. Oop. Get up close and take down his legs. Okay. Let's see if we can get that last leg. Oh, there we go. We got a knockdown, though. Got a knockdown, so I wasn't able to finish him off. Let me try that one more time. Aim for the same leg. This is way easier, by the way, with a better automatic weapon like the Brighton, like I said. So, just throw some more damage his way. Take down his leg. Okay. And avoid the crap out of his stuff. Once again, Exalted Blade. Very easy. Very easy. If you are above level 10, which you should be.
VIP. Now get to
Okay.
extraction.
At this point, you should be at least level 20 or above. So when you hit level 20, your Exalted Blade does get stronger. If for some reason you have already made it up to level 30, your Exalted Blade is going to be much more powerful. And because of that, you can probably just blaze through this mission with ease. Your Exalted Blade may even take him out in one single go. But anyways, that's pretty simple. After defeating that boss, you are going to get a part. Let me just real quick finish these guys off. Let's get through here at Extraction. You're going to get a reward for killing Rhino. And that is always going to be one of Rhino's parts. As you can see here, I got Rhino Neuro Optics. If you already have Rhino Neuro Optics, you would need his chassis as well as Rhino systems. You need all three of those as well as the blueprint you purchased from the market, and then you can build your Rhino in your foundry. So you also might get threatened by the Stalker. Some of you guys probably have not run into the Stalker yet in this game, but you know, that's you know, just what it is. But anyways, you will go into your thingy here, and you will build your Rhino parts, your Rhino chassis, your Rhino Neurooptics, and your Rhino systems, and then you will use those parts to build Rhino when you purchase this blueprint out of the market. But that's basically the gist of it. Very simple, very easy. This is, like I said, you know, one of the first bosses you're going to run into. So it's a lot more straightforward than some of the other Warframes that you're going to get. So that's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you very much. I hope this helped some of you guys out. Stay tuned. I will be doing more tutorials on how to get Warframes. So, yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. Until next time, blow!